What unique item was traditionally hung around the neck of the Estrela Mountain Dog to help it guard flocks in the Portuguese mountains? That might sound like a riddle from an old shepherd's handbook, but the answer lies deep in the rugged hills of Portugal. Before we reveal it, let's talk about the magnificent creature you share your home with, the Estrela Mountain Dog. Because let's face it, owning one is like living with a fluffy mountain guardian who moonlights as a silent philosopher. The Estrela isn't here to entertain the neighbors or win fetch tournaments. No, your dog was bred to guard flocks in harsh terrain, outthink predators, and intimidate anything foolish enough to mess with its family. When an Estrela stands watch in the backyard, it doesn't look like it's just enjoying the breeze. It looks like it's judging the structural integrity of your fence. This breed is one of Portugal's oldest and rarest treasures, developed in the Serra da Estrela mountain range to protect sheep and goats. Back then, shepherds needed more than just a barker. They needed a partner. Estrelas blended in with their flocks, waited patiently, and reacted only when truly necessary. That mix of calm presence and powerful reaction, you see it every time your dog watches a squirrel like it owes him money. Feeding your Estrela Mountain Dog isn't just about filling a bowl. Their diet needs to support a large frame and a calm but watchful lifestyle. Choose a high-quality, large breed-specific food. Puppies benefit from slow-growth formulas to avoid joint issues later. As adults, they do best on diets that include glucosamine and chondroitin for joint health. And go easy on the treats. This dog will pretend to be starving 3 minutes after dinner. But remember, that's acting. Oscar-worthy, but acting. Now let's move on to grooming. Whether your Estrela has the long or short coat variety, brushing once a week is your golden rule. During shedding season, yes, it's a thing, double that. Their double coat is beautiful and weather resistant, but can mat quickly around the tail, ears, and legs. Bathing rarely. Estrelas are mountain dogs, not fashion poodles. Too many baths strip the natural oils. They're naturally clean unless they decide to roll in a mystery pile outside, which, let's be honest, they probably will. Living with an Estrela means accepting that your home now has a silent guardian who sees everything. These dogs are territorial and thrive when they have a space to call their own, ideally a securely fenced yard. Apartment life is like asking a grizzly bear to live in a studio with one window. Not ideal. Give your Estrela space and a view, and they'll patrol like they're being paid. Exercise is important, but not in the way you might think. Estrelas aren't jogging partners or agility champs. They need moderate daily walks and mental challenges, like herding-style games or scent puzzles. Try hiding treats around the yard or taking them on varied routes. It keeps their brain as sharp as their bark. A bonus tip for water-loving pups. If your dog enjoys swimming and or you're near lakes or beaches, consider using a dog life jacket for safety. Their thick coats can get heavy when wet, and even strong dogs can tire quickly. A life jacket adds buoyancy and visibility, making swimming safer and more fun. Look for one with a handle on top for easy lifting and adjustable straps for comfort. Link in description and bio. Now let's talk training. You probably already know your Estrela is smart but also independent. Training this breed is like negotiating with a wise elder who doesn't care for nonsense. Harsh methods, instant failure. Use positive reinforcement, patience, and firm boundaries. It's not about control, it's about respect. Think training your dog has to be frustrating? Think again. I found this surprisingly simple dog training method that actually works, and it's helped thousands of dog owners finally feel in control. Check out the link in the description and bio. Socialization is key to keeping your Estrela confident, not reactive. They're naturally wary of strangers, and let's be honest, that's one of the reasons we love them. But too much suspicion can turn into overprotectiveness. From puppyhood, expose your dog to friendly strangers, children, other dogs, and new environments. Don't worry, they won't lose their guarding instincts. They'll just learn when not to activate them. Health-wise, Estrelas are generally sturdy, but like all large breeds, they're prone to hip and elbow dysplasia. Keep them at a healthy weight and ensure regular vet visits. Occasionally, they may have entropion, a condition where the eyelid rolls inward. Catching these early is key. Did you know there's a way to improve your dog's health and add up to 5 years to their life with a simple bacon and grass trick? Links in the description and bio. Now for a bit of fun additional trivia for your next dog park conversation. Some Estrelas are born with double dew claws on their hind legs, a quirky little genetic leftover from their mountain-dwelling ancestors. Shepherds love these dogs not just for their power, but their stealth. They could blend in with a flock and move without disturbing a single sheep. When trouble came, they struck fast and silently. These dogs didn't bark to show off, they barked to end a situation. In the last video, we asked you what ancient Portuguese legend says Estrela Mountain Dogs could ward off evil spirits with just a stare. Well, in the remote villages of the Serra da Estrela Mountains, locals once believed that Estrela Mountain Dogs weren't just livestock guardians, they were spiritual protectors. According to legend, their piercing gaze could ward off evil spirits and misfortune. Their presence near homes was seen as a living talisman, and their ability to silently watch over families added to the belief that they could see beyond what humans could. Some villagers even claimed the dogs would grow restless before tragic events, like a death or illness, almost as if they had a sixth sense. As for carrying secret messages, yes, it's true. During times of conflict in rural Portugal, Estrelas were trusted by shepherds and villagers to carry hidden notes and supplies through the mountains. Thanks to their strong homing instincts, territorial nature, and incredible endurance, they could travel long distances without guidance and avoid detection, making them reliable and adorable wartime couriers. And that final question, can they sense your emotions? Many owners say yes. Estrelas are deeply intuitive, often responding to their humans' moods before a single word is spoken. Some have even detected subtle changes in behavior or health, like limping or fatigue, before owners realized anything was wrong. Whether it's an ancient instinct, emotional sensitivity, or just years of loyal observation, one thing is certain. Estrelas protect more than just the flock. They guard your well-being with eyes that just might see more than we know. Here's a quick story to leave you smiling. One Estrela owner deep in the countryside had installed a top-tier security system. Cameras, sensors, alarms, the works. But when a delivery guy tried to enter through the back gate without ringing the bell, their Estrela Mira silently stepped into view. One bark, that's all it took. The guy dropped the package, jumped backward over the fence, and left skid marks on the driveway. Mira, the professional that she is, simply nosed the package inside and went back to her shady spot like nothing happened. When asked why she didn't chase, her owner replied, she didn't need to. Her bark said everything. And now for the answer to that question we asked at the beginning, what unique item was traditionally hung around the neck of the Estrela Mountain Dog to help it guard flocks in the Portuguese mountains? The answer is a spiked metal collar called a carlanca. This wasn't just for fashion, it protected the dog's neck from wolf bites during serious predator encounters in the wild terrain of the Serra da Estrela. Stylish and functional, like a mountain-born gladiator necklace. The Estrela Mountain Dog isn't just a pet, it's a legacy. Calm, confident, and courageous, they bring centuries of purpose into your backyard. They don't chase butterflies, they assess threats, they don't demand attention, they command respect. For owners who understand the quiet strength behind those deep eyes, the Estrela is more than a guardian, it's a partner. If your Estrela has ever stunned you with its intelligence or scared off an intruder with a single look, drop your story in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the links in the description for training help, health tips, and the best gear for your mountain guardian. See you next time, Estrela crew! In the next video, can a Tosa Inu really detect a change in your body language before you even realize it? Why do some owners claim their Tosa stared silently at a guest, and minutes later that same guest had a panic attack? And here's a bizarre one. What ancient Japanese belief says the Tosa Inu could guard more than just property, but your soul? We're going beyond feeding schedules and grooming tips. In the next video, we'll explore the little-known psychological depth of the Tosa Inu, how this silent warrior may actually be reading your emotions, routines, and even predicting events before they happen. One Japanese folklore even claims that Tosas can sense dishonesty and react accordingly. Plus, what was the secret reason behind breeding Tosas to fight without barking, and how does that affect their behavior around other dogs today? Could silence be their ultimate power move? If you think your Tosa just likes to nap and ignore the vacuum cleaner, wait until you hear what some researchers and owners are discovering about this dog's sixth sense.